What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Squad Creators Podcast with Allan Wade, man, aka Adubb Productions, man.
What's good,
Man,
everybody?
Oh, it's your boy Mike. He's the other half of Squad Creative Podcast. Before we hop into this,
You guys are watching the Squad Creators Podcast. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. My guys are doing some big things, good things. They're bringing you guys a lot of information, and you subscribing don't cost you nothing. So get it done. It's been your boy Stan Banks with T-Shirt Sasu. Peace.
you already said, get it done.
I like that.
period. What's going on, man? I'm gonna jump into it. I want to ask. So it's only right because T-Shirt Side Hustle was just on the screen, but so you're part of this Made the Hustle conference, man. I just want to know, like, what do you think? What was your motivation to want to be a part of that? And two, what do you think it's going to do for the industry?
Well, I think it's important because first and foremost, it's important because nothing like this has been done in the industry. Normally, when you go to conferences and events like this, it's for the vendors primarily, so that the vendors can showcase their newest equipment and things that they have to offer. But I'm gonna give a shout out to Stan Banks, obviously, because he's the one to put together the whole thing. So I can't take credit, and he invited me to be part on the panel and to speak and stuff. So shout out to Stan Banks for that. Yeah, it's something different that's never been done. It's actually for the people that are attending, as opposed to for the companies that are showcasing their equipment. Right. So I think it's something that's never been done. It's kind of like a reverse conference, in a way that the people that are attending the conference are going to get significantly more out of it because it's for them, so that they leave with skills, with the skills that they want in the industry, right? As opposed to going and saying, "Oh, that machine was nice. This machine was nice. This machine was nice. I saw it work, but I don't know how to work it," right? So we're going to have the machines there, right? And we're going to give you some hands-on training and talk to you exclusively about how we got to the point that we're at, and so that you can have a better insight, and you can go home with some tools in your arsenal to move forward in your career.
See, that's dope. So what will you be teaching? The embroidery, I would assume.
I'm going to do some embroidery, do some detailed embroidery talk. I'm going to do some I might do some light DTG talk, and we'll talk about just the industry in general, and how I got to the point where I am.
Oh yeah, you got that Rico over there. How's that treating you, man?
The Rico is cool. It's over there doing a cycle right now, spitting out some ink. They're killing on ink, but I like the machine. I like all the DTGs. I think it definitely has its place in the industry. And but regardless of what anybody thinks, like, screen printing is never going to be dead. Screen printing is the bomb, and nothing beats screen printing. But the RI1000 is the closest you're gonna. Well, not the RI1000. DTG in general is the closest that you're gonna get to it, in my opinion. Some people might have different opinions because I know there's some diehard DTF people out there. So
Yeah.
It's a quiet machine. I don't even hear it cycling. You said it's over there cleaning.
Yeah, it just went off. But I'll tell you what, it really doesn't matter what method you use, whether you use DTF, DTG, screen printed transfers, Supercolor, whatever. It doesn't matter as long as you in the game and you are getting what you want accomplished, and you're meeting your customers' needs, and you're getting some extra money in your pocket, because that's what this is all about. This is all about making situations better for each other, right? So that's what I do this for. And pardon me if I'm looking off to the side. I just want everybody to know that my computer's over there. This is my camera right here, so I have to look in here to talk to you guys, but I'm looking over here at everybody else. So sorry.
Before we continue, the dates for that is June 25th and the 26th.
Yeah, it's been rescheduled. I actually have to look and make sure myself to make sure I don't give out the wrong dates. But
for those timing in, this is the Made to Hustle event. You can sign up at made2hustle.live or live.net.
Let me type that in the chat real fast so people can. Oh, well, this is it. Yeah, somebody type that in the chat. Made2hustle.live on IG. Type that in the chat. Somebody, whoever has the information. Made the number 2 hustle.live. That's where you register and get your tickets. And seating is limited, so you guys want to make sure you register early. You're not going to want to miss this because this is something that's like I said, it's never been done before, and we really need everybody to support so that we can keep on pushing it and it can get bigger and bigger each year. And don't forget, this is for you. It's for the people so that you guys can leave with the tools that you need to and the things that you want to know. If you're interested in screen printing, if you've never screen printed before, you might want to show up because you can learn more about screen printing. You can do some hands-on training, DTG, embroidery, and as things progress, we'll unravel like intricately about exactly what you're going to learn. But yeah, it's definitely something that you're not going to want to miss.
So June now, huh? That's dope.
Thank you, Educated Natural. Appreciate that.
So a while back, man, you was looking at the DTF. And so what made your decision to get DTG instead of DTF?
Okay. So DTF, I couldn't understand the concept, and I mean I get it now, but I couldn't understand the concept of converting a printer. And anytime you deal with something that's converted, it's not meant to do that. So there's going to be complications, and not only is it not meant to do that, but you're going to run into technical problems, and only you don't have any resources to say, hey, how do I fix this or how do I fix that? Like I remember a couple people, I've watched their YouTube channel, and when DTF first started really taking off like that, they were converting their printers and they had just problems after problems after problems until they finally got it. I can't deal with that, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that. I didn't want to deal with that. So I'm just like, just give me, and another thing is like, I want to do something. I like to do things that like a little, just like, I want to do something a little bit, a step above that. Right. So,
Yeah.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. These DTGs are expensive, but you guys that follow me on YouTube Adubb Productions, by the way, know 100% that I'm a bargain shopper. And I got my 16.5. I think they're brand new. I got my $16,000 machine for $4,500. Got a great deal on Facebook Marketplace from somebody who I guess he fell on bad times or whatever, but I lucked up. So
yeah, that's a steal right there, man.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have got it if I didn't got that deal, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But when you got such a good deal like that, it's like I got to take a risk, and that was a huge risk for for $4,500. That's a big risk, but I'm like that's a risk I'm willing to take. I'm a content creator.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play with the gear, right? So you got to take risks in any industry. So
have you recouped that?
Definitely.
Yeah.
So how many shirts you print in an hour?
That's a loaded question, man. That's a loaded question. Because I'll tell you why it's a loaded question. Because you asked me how many shirts in general. Are we talking about left chest? Are we talking about front and back? Are we talking about full front?
Full print, full front.
I'd say for a DTG printer, obviously you have to pre-treat the shirts. So are we talking about just the printer itself? Or are we talking about the whole pre-treat process? The whole process?
Yeah.
Let's say the whole process start to finish, you can get a shirt done in like 8 minutes. From start to finish in 8 minutes. And let me address everybody listening first, because people are gonna 8 minutes. Oh my god, that's a long time. It's not. Let's be realistic here. Let's be realistic, and let me break it down for everybody watching. Oh man, you gotta do all that and do all this 8 minutes. How long does it take you to make a vinyl shirt? You have to get on your computer, create the design, right? You have to cut the vinyl, you have to weed the vinyl, then you have to press the vinyl. And God forbid you got different colors, because you have to repeat that process again. So
fun time.
It could take you a lot longer to make a vinyl shirt. Most likely it will take you a lot longer, and the quality you get in DTG is like you can basically put anything on the shirt, right? Any image you want on the shirt. So like it's not even a fair comparison for me to compare it to vinyl, but I'm just making that comparison so that people could understand the time difference, right? And every medium in shirt making or garment decorating has its pros and cons. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's pretty dope, man. I've been watching the work you doing with it over there.
Appreciate that.
I want to talk embroidery now. Let's talk
Let's
embroidery.
go.
I see you, man. You double doing hats and the whole nine, man.
Yeah.
How you feeling that, man?
So I love embroidery. I love embroidery because ever since I love embroidery. It's just something about embroidery that says next level to me. Even before I got my first embroidery machine, it's just like if you walk in the store and you see, I feel like I'm having deja vu right now. It's just something about the quality and the permanency of a nice quality. I mean, look at this thing. Look at it.
Fire.
It's not vinyl. It's not. It's like your garment is made out of cloth, right? It's made out of material. So now you're creating your design with material. It's just dope. It's just dope. So I love it, and it demands a higher price tag because it's of that permanency and of that the method and the way it looks, and everybody just respects it. So yeah, definitely double down. And I don't know if you guys know, and I don't know if you guys are checking out what's going on, but I got another surprise coming real soon. So yeah.
Oh, I ain't seen it.
So the same question applies to that. How long does it take you to make that money back? You know what I'm saying, from the first one, if you doubling and tripling back.
Now, because I'm a content creator, I make my money back way faster because you're not only talking about just producing and selling merchandise. Now you're talking about content that I create, right? So like for the average person, it depends. Like with any business, you can actually set up your clientele before you get your machine. But with embroidery, you actually have to, there's a large learning curve, and you have to actually learn the machine in order to produce a good quality product. So once you learn your machine, and if you have clients lined up, right, if you know how to do it, which most likely you won't because you're new and you don't know the little things that are going to go wrong, or the little intricacies of the business, like you can make your money back fast. But ultimately, all of these different tools, embroidery included, obviously, are good investments because I always like to make this analogy. I mean, what else are you going to do with your money?
Right.
What else? What's going to bring you a better return? Like, all right, let me break it down real fast if I can break it down for you. So you got $16,000 in the bank, right? You got 16K in the bank. How much is that bringing you each month? How much of a return is that $16,000 bringing you in your bank account? Right? You spend that 16K on a machine like a DTG or an embroidery machine. Now, how much can you make a month? Right? Even if you can sell one shirt a month, you're still outperforming your bank account. Right? So in the long run, and everybody knows investing is about the long run, right? It's about the long run. It's about buying your investments and holding on to them. So it's like buy your machine and make that long money. Even if you don't have the clientele, even if you sell no shirts at all, even if you sell no whatever, I keep on saying shirts, but jackets, right? Pants, you can embroider on a lot of stuff, gloves, hats. Even if you don't sell one thing, guess what? In the course of a year, you're going to stop shopping because you're going to be making your own stuff. So you're going to save money. So it's just more money in your pocket all the way around. You see, the garment decorating industry, man, it's like, so people look at it like, how much money am I going to make, or how fast it's going to take me to make my investments back? But they keep on forgetting that, like, all the other aspects of it, whereas though like you're automatically going to save money, you're automatically going to make money. This is the financial literacy part, the other part that people don't really talk about, that we have to like wrap our minds around, right? Since you've been you guys, I'll ask you guys a question. Since you guys have been creating, decorating garments, what does it take for you to buy clothes from a store? I'm gonna ask you.
Oh my gosh.
You go first, and then
Listen, my wife buy me my clothes because I don't buy clothes. I make what I want.
It don't make no sense, right?
Nah,
it's got to be the hottest thing on earth, right? It's got to be the hottest thing on earth because like I can make that, like, you know what I mean, or I can make that for me, or like You know, it don't make no sense.
And then, like, I'll be in the store and I'll see something that catch my, like, I find myself, I stare at people's t-shirts all the time. So, like, in a store, I'll see it, I'll be like, man, I can make that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm looking at the price tag, like, no, I can make that, or whatever the case. Like, it really changes your life, as your perspective on apparel in general, just having your own stuff.
Basically, it really does. And I'll take a snapshot of something, right? So I can later on recreate it or something. Or I'm like, you know, I make the analogy of I'm like, why would I wear their stuff when I can push my brand, right? I need to be promoting what I want to promote. So
be a walking billboard.
Exactly. I've like for my channel to grow, like this was my uniform, like for years. It's been my uniform for years. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man.
And actually, hey Dub, when I seen you doing it, I don't know what this had to have been like 3 years ago. You had like the black one, you had the white one. I'm like, this man always got a YouTube shirt on. I gotta go make myself a YouTube shirt with my name on it.
Why not?
So directly correlate. So,
and I'm glad, I see more and more people doing it, and it's like you definitely should, because it's like nobody's gonna push you better than you, and nobody's gonna be a better cheerleader than you. And why would anybody else support or wear your merchandise if you're not even wearing it, right? So you know what I mean? So you gotta be your own cheerleader, you gotta be your own advocate, you gotta show people the quality of your stuff, and you know that's what you gotta do. You gotta switch it up, you know what I mean? Get a different color and let people see you. It's kind of like what's that cartoon they used to? Every cartoon they wore the same clothes, right? Dennis the Menace always had on the same clothes, right?
Yeah, he did.
Never changed.
Ice Cube used to do that, right? So,
yeah. My bad, man. I'm sorry. I keep leaning over. I can't really see the comments. So, Mikey, I need you to.
I got them. I've been on them. So I'm this is kind of early to ask this question, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask it. Since you have incorporated some newer machinery into your shop, what's number one?
Number one is always embroidery.
So embroidery over there. Okay.
Embroidery over everything. Embroidery over everything.
I can ask why for you. It's more money in that right there. I said it's more money and less effort right there, huh?
Not necessarily. It's not necessarily less effort, because if you have one embroidery machine, you stuck. You won't understand it until you get two multi needles. Like I got two multi needles right here, two EM1010. Shout out to Racoma. You know what I'm saying? My affiliates. I appreciate my affiliate companies very, very much. You know what I mean? But yeah, like you won't understand it. I didn't understand it until I got my second machine, and I like ran one design on both machines and saw how fast I got everything done.
Right.
Versus okay, this person wants 12 front left chest, right? And you got one machine and you waiting, you got the other one waiting over there to the side to take it off, put it on. Now when you got two going on, much less you got people with like A heads. Shout out to y'all know what I'm talking about.
Joe.
Shout out to Joe. Joe. He just got his A head, right?
Yeah.
So you know, you can knock stuff out, and when you get to that level, now you can really start offering your services to like stores and stuff like that. You know, once you learn the machine and you're able to produce good quality products, now you can go to, you know, any one of you guys, me, or anybody else that wants stuff made, and hey, you can push out that product. Because let's face it, the biggest hurdle we have is the fact that we don't have that much time in a day. So it's like if you can buy a piece of equipment that helps you maximize your time, then you know that makes a difference in your business. You can make a lot more money. You know what I mean?
So the other day, I seen you drop the video and you said you almost did some vinyl. What's the instance where you would even use vinyl now?
Look at how they coming from my neck, y'all. They coming from my neck.
What they talking about? What they talking about?
No, I'm talking about y'all. I'm talking about my vinyl.
Oh, yeah, I know you love vinyl. Listen. All right, so this vinyl is kind of like screen printing. But at the end of the day, no matter what I say, no matter what anybody else says, you can't talk crap about vinyl. Like you can't. Like vinyl is undeniable because vinyl is everybody's opportunity is vinyl. Like, right? So you can get in the game, you can start making your stuff. Vinyl's still dope, regardless of if I don't use it as much. You got flock vinyl, you got 3D puff, you got brick vinyl, you got glow in the dark vinyl, you got all these different types of vinyl, and like you're only limited as your creativity. And you can do a whole bunch of stuff with vinyl. It's just that after a while, like the weeding, especially the weeding, when you want to do intricate designs and you want to, what I mean, it's just difficult. And then, like I said, every method has its limitations. Vinyl, you can't get unless now we're sublimating onto vinyl, right? But everything has its limitations, and sometimes you just don't want to deal with that. And then you got the customers that like just I don't want vinyl. You know what I mean? Some people just don't want vinyl because it's that entry level type of thing. So, but at the same time, people still you can still make good money with vinyl. Don't get it twisted. People making a killing with vinyl, especially on Etsy, right? You got the right design. Some people don't care. Some people just want a dope shirt. And what I always used to tell people about vinyl, right? That's different from every other medium, with the exception of sublimation. Sublimation is the bomb. But and vinyl, right? Unlike DTG, unlike DTF, right? If you wash your shirt like a certain amount of times and then the vinyl starts coming up, you could actually put it right back under the press it back down. If that piece of vinyl is still there, it looks just like day one. It looks just like it's brand new. As long as you didn't lose a letter, if it's still there and just flapping down a little bit, you can put a little cloth right over top of an iron on it. Good as new, right? Yep. So shout out to vinyl, man. You can't each of these methods got their pros and their cons. So it's like, I mean, what get in when you fit in. Keep all your gear too. When you elevate, when you move up, keep all your old stuff.
Period.
Hey, Doug, we was all at the Impressions Expo together, and we keep bringing this up because I ask a lot of folks how important is it to have the Impression Expo, and then with the Made to Hustle, also like those are two critical things. Could you please explain why though?
So from my perspective, it's like without events like that, you're just like constantly in this like mode subconscious. Even if you don't want to be, even if you're not like that, it just seems like you're competing for your spot and you're just constantly fighting. It's like you have a mental or online warfare with everybody else. But like when you have events like Made to Hustle, when you have events like the Impressions Expo, when you have events like Impressions Long Beach, like you get to be around people that are interested in the same things that you're interested in, and you get to meet these people and talk to these people, and you find out these people are great people, and you're exchanging ideas, you're networking, right? And you get recharged, you get grounded, you realize that it's not a competition. Everybody's out, trying to help each other and try to, get ideas from each other and, and work together and network and communicate with each other and find out, oh, okay, yeah, take my information. Let's do this. Let's do that. So it's more of a networking thing and a mental reset and a mental recharge so that you can get back into the thing that you're passionate about. Because if you're just constantly working and you don't expose yourself to these expos and these conventions, it can get draining. Like I've seen a couple people, and I've done it myself. Like after a while, you just need some time off. You just need to just like fall back. And you guys, I'm sure you guys can attest to that. It's like it's a mental strain. Just consistently staying on top of things and running your business and part of business now, period, no matter what you're doing, is maintaining an online presence. And this is something that I have a problem with, except for YouTube. I'm like, I'm feeding what the platform that I started on and that's helping just nourishing my business the most. And sometimes I might slack on Instagram or slack on TikTok or whatever other platform. But it's just listen to everything I'm talking about. It's a mental strain, right? Because you're trying You know, you're trying to grow your your audience. You're trying to upload fresh content. You got a video that you just edited on YouTube. You got to chop up some clips so you can put it on Instagram, or you know what I mean. You got to make a new Instagram, keep it fresh. It's just a mental strain, and sometimes it's not a healthy thing to do. So like as you start growing, you realize that you're only gonna grow but so much unless you get a team, and everybody needs a team. So I highly advise people to consider that, and it's something I'm working on right now.
So that I want to ask this. This is literally my next question, and you start touching on it. As a content creator, man, you've seen a lot of success. What do you attribute to that?
My drive. I attribute my drive and my consistency to the success, and a lot of it is I attribute that to my audience also. But like if you are producing quality content and it's like you're offering value and you're really genuinely trying to help people and trying to solve their problems, then you're gonna grow. But overall, like you gotta have it, and some people don't have it, right? Some people are not dedicated enough to they're not built for it, right? Because you got to be consistent, and you have to be creative, and you have to be innovative, and you have to want it, right? And you have to enjoy it. I think the most important thing is
Period.
you enjoy it, you're gonna do it, right? Because this is something I was gonna do anyway. This is something I was doing before I made a living out of it. This is something I would do before I was doing before I made $1 out of it. I always had a camera in the phone. So when I found out, when I started getting my first little YouTube money, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is great. I get to make money. I can do this and make money. Yeah. So yeah.
What mistakes have you made as a content creator, man, that you can share with us?
Mistakes never stop. I made like oh I will say that one mistake that I would tell content creators, it depends on how far you want to take this and how big you want to get. Like I think that once you start achieving a certain level of success, it's almost like you have to like I don't want to say pretend like you don't have that level, but you want to stay grounded and you want to figure out what it is you really want and how far you want to take this thing, because you'll start slacking, right? Because you'll get comfortable with where you are in your content creating journey, and then you'll start slacking, and then like your audience knows that they're receptive to everything that you do. So like try to stay humble and try to like not, because it's really tempting, especially in social media. You guys see it all the time, people flossing all the nice stuff and the nice cars and this. It's like,
yeah,
that's okay to have all that stuff, but you might not want to show it all the time because your audience, like people act weird sometimes to a lot of that stuff. And like I've noticed, like me personally, like as I'm growing, it's like certain stuff I put out, and like I'll lose, like I'll see my number go down, but for every one subscriber you lose, you probably gain like 10 or 20. So like it doesn't make a difference, but I like to see everybody along in my journey, because I'm not doing this to like stunt or anything like that. I'm trying to motivate people as well as educate people, as well as, help people see that it is possible, because, I got stuff, my lows and my highs all over my channel, and people will come on and they'll see this machine, they'll see that machine, they'll see that machine, and they're like, oh my God, but they don't know that, like, you know what I mean? They won't take the time and look back and see when I was driving Uber, right? And see when I made the video when I lost my high paying job. They don't look back and see all that stuff. They don't look back and see when I was, in the bedroom, with one camera, and when I first unboxed my Silhouette Cameo, when I didn't have anything, when I didn't have any when I was at like, a couple hundred subscribers before. Look, I was monetized before YouTube made the rule that you had to have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch time hours, right? And right when they made that rule, I had just passed the 1,000 subscriber mark. So it's like I was able to keep my my YouTube revenue coming in. So it's like they don't see all of that, right? They don't go and consider like take a good look at the channel and realize like, yo, this dude's really made over 1,000 videos, right? Think about that. Over 1,000 videos. And like my videos, if you go on my channel, YouTube Adubb Productions, by the way, guys, subscribe. If you go on my channel, look at my videos. My videos aren't exactly, they're not 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Like my videos are consistently 10 minutes or more, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was a long stretch where I was making like 30 and 20-minute videos, right? But I had to purposely shorten my videos because people want to see what they want to see. They want you to get to the point real fast because that's the direction social media is headed. So I try to make my videos like 10 to 12 minutes. Most of the time I fail, because it's still my art form. It's still something that I want to put in what I want to put in, and I want to show and say and talk the way I want to talk. So, at the end of the day, you still have to do it for you as well as other people. So,
I got a question from the comment section. Sunny Creations. As a content creator, what advice do you have for someone who is learning to create content while building a fan base, but there is no engagement?
Just keep on doing it. Keep on creating your content. And make sure you're showing the growth in the process, right? Make sure you're being true to your audience, even though you don't have any engagement yet. Keep on. It's your job to be consistent and keep on putting your video, keep on making videos, right? So I'll say this: if you want engagement, right, and if you think people are not interested in the content that you're making, it's not that people aren't interested. It's just that your content hasn't found the person or the group of people that do like your videos. So the more videos you put out, the more soldiers you have out in the internet universe to find those people. You have to consistently keep on putting out videos so your videos can find the people that like that style of content. So if you have one video, your chances are less likely. The more videos you make, you got more army, more people, more you out there to find those people. They might be, one in Germany, one in Africa, one in your hometown, another one. But your videos have to find those people, right? So you just stay consistent and keep on doing it. Don't give up.
Period. That's it. That's it. And don't watch the numbers.
Don't watch the numbers. Don't get caught up in the numbers, because if you get caught up in numbers, you're just gonna quit, because it's not it takes a while. It takes a while. And then you got to get on algorithms graces. So.
Yeah. And a lot of people, like even people see it. People see you regardless, one way or the other. So
yeah. And another thing, you have to keep on making videos if you want to get better, because a lot of the times out new content creators will be like, I'm not comfortable talking to a camera in the room by myself with nobody around, like I'm talking to myself. And that's a weird thing, because like when I first started, I was the same way. Like you point a camera to yourself, nobody's around, and you're just talking to the camera. Like it's weird. If you think about it, like I know everybody went through that. It's the weirdest thing ever. But like, you got to get good at it. You're gonna mess up. You're gonna like miss something. You're gonna not be perfect. You're gonna, press stop and re-record over and over and over again. It's not gonna be right at first, but if you don't consistently do it, it'll never get right. Right. So you gotta, it's some of those things where you just gotta keep on practicing.
So I'm gonna tell you a story. This just happened to me like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I was recording a video for the heat transfer warehouse garment decoration contest.
All right.
And I have my main camera, I had it going, and then I just had another camera that was in vertical to shoot, just to cut up clips for YouTube, but it's at a different angle. And I get through the video, I get done, I put it in Premiere Pro to get ready to edit it. And my main camera, everything from the whole pressing of the product, I didn't press record.
I've done that.
So I missed the whole process. Like,
I've done everything from forgot to press record on a camera when I'm shooting with one camera, right?
Yeah.
I've done like your microphone ran out of battery. I've done all types of stuff, man. Like something's wrong with the memory card. It's been all types of. I look at it like that's just that's part of the how bad do you want it, right?
Yeah.
How bad do you want it? Are you gonna get mad and just be like, I ain't doing that, forget it. I'll just shoot another different one tomorrow, or are you gonna re-record that video?
Re-record it.
How
better
bad?
Re-record that mug. I'm trying to.
If you're a content creator, you're gonna re-record the video, right? You're gonna re-record it and get the parts that you need. If you're really creative, you'll figure it out and you'll just do those parts that you missed, right? But that comes with practice and knowing what you need, right? But yeah, man, like that's I think we all do that, especially when you're doing multi-camera shoots. That's easy to do because now you got 2 cameras to worry about, right? You gotta boom, hit record on, but you're gonna forget. Like, especially if you're doing multiple takes, it's easy to forget. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's like, I mean, it's like this stuff, this whole video creation, and it's like you were talking about the algorithm, man. You got to figure out it gets down. It's so technical. Like you want to figure out the right time of day to get your audience to engage and all that stuff. And
I don't even do that anymore. That's how lazy I've got with it, and it's kind of bad. But I'm still consistent, but I used to like, you want to post in the morning or and I post when the video's done.
So am I, hey,
don't do that, guys. Don't do that.
Am I screaming loud, or do I sound extremely loud?
Feedback. You clicking your pen.
I ain't clicking nothing.
So it's a pen click. It was.
It's probably just your highs, like.
Yeah.
It's your highs, but you sound all right to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I see what it is. You're a little tinny, like you going in and out, like you on a bad mic or something. I don't know.
Operation macaroni.
No, it's not a Mac, because I'm on a Mac too. No, don't do that.
Oh, you're on a Mac. He's on a macaroni.
Oh, okay.
It's different.
You know what it sound like though? You know what it sound like, Mikey T's? It sound like you talking on your iPhone headphone.
Dang.
That's what it sound like.
You know what? I'm gonna try.
Yeah, you're good though, Mike. It's nothing that you good, bro.
You good. You gotta get a little Yeti, man. Get a Yeti. You know what I'm saying?
Yeti, get at me. Come on now.
How about that?
Come on now.
Yeti, Mike. So Sonny had another creation. Sonny had another creation. Sonny Creations had another question. When creating content, are you recording the entire process and then snipping and building from there? Yes.
Generally.
That's what it's about.
Knock them out.
Like I like to capture things in ways that like the audience really gets to see intricately, like exactly what you're doing, because you can make a general video and just show yourself doing something, but the little nuances of that thing is what you really want to capture in order to deliver a good quality video to your audience, because that's what they need to see. If they don't see the the way you're moving your hand, or get those close-up shots, then they're not really gonna be able to replicate what it is that you're doing. And if you're trying to educate somebody, if you're trying to bring somebody some value, then they need to see those little nuances. So yeah, sometimes you might have to do the same thing like 2 different times. You get especially if you only have one camera, you got to get a wide shot of you doing it, and then you might have to pretend like you're doing it again when it's already done, right? In this case, if you're weeding vinyl, like I've done some crazy stuff in some videos, like behind the scenes. Y'all just don't know what goes into content creating behind the scenes. Like y'all don't get it. Like fake content creators, they just, you get one shot. That's it.
Yeah.
But go look at my videos. Go look at my videos and see how many cuts and different angles and stuff like that. Yeah, so
you see all them little chop ups is because something went wrong, or you said something wrong, or it didn't go with the whatever.
Not necessarily. That's not what I'm saying. Is like you got to get your B-roll. You got to get your
right, true.
Like you got to edit, like, and that's truly editing. That's like when you say something, show it. Today we're gonna make this shirt, and I'm talking to you right now. Today we're gonna make this shirt. Well, after you say that line and you're done with that line, cut your camera off.
True.
Go take 5 seconds to that shirt. So when you're editing,
true.
Today we're gonna make this shirt. Show a picture of the shirt. Cut to the picture of the shirt, and then now this turned into editing class.
Dropping free game. Y'all better be writing this down. These free gems, but we've been on for over 30 minutes, y'all. I know it seemed like a 5-minute conversation. I got to run an ad from our sponsors. I'm actually going to do it live. Vinyl Supply Unlimited. Y'all head over to Vinyl Supply Unlimited today, right now. Use Squad Creatives 10 at the checkout. Get 10% off your entire order. He sells all types of glitters, the iridescent, the chunky, ultra fine. He also has molds and resins. Also sublimation blanks. Head on over to Vinyl Supply Unlimited today and use the code Squad Creatives 10 at the checkout.
Spend $50 and get free shipping.
Hey.
So, Educated Natural, witnessing so many crafters exhibiting all these expensive machines, what's the secret to affording them? Please address the financial aspect. Good question.
The secret to affording these machines is reinvesting back into your business. It's just that simple. If you're consistently reinvesting back into your business, like I can sit here and I can explain to you in dollars and cents how it works, but to be honest with you, like it's like I think a problem that two problems people have. People like will make a little bit of money and then they'll spend it, right? As opposed to investing in their business. But making money in this industry is just like the stock market. It's just like it's like compound interest, right? If you consistently invest back into your business, you spend the money that you're making and invest it back into your business, more money will start appearing out of it feels like it's magic, right? Because it feels like it's magic, and next thing you know, you got a pile of money. You don't know how the hell you got that pile of money. I'm just being real. And that's how it happens. Like if you consistently reinvest, it grows, right? If you consistently take whatever money you made and buy ads, what's going to happen? You're going to get more business, right? If you consistently take your money and buy another embroidery machine, it's just going to grow and grow and grow and grow. And before you know it, at the end of each month, you'll be like, oh my God, where did this come from? I don't even know how I got this money, right? And when you get another machine, you get more requests, and then you got to tell less people. You'll be able to tell more people yes, right? If you're a content creator, you'll be able to make money in different ways with those machines. So it's just the easiest way for your money to grow is just reinvest back into your business, right? Take that money and understand that if this is not a significant amount of money, significant means like something that's going to change your life, then dump it back into your business. Why do you start? Why do you, what's your goal for being in business? What goals are you trying to accomplish financially? What machines do you want to get? Like, I never even understood a few years ago how I was going to be able to afford one multi-needle embroidery machine. I never knew. I didn't know. Like, I'm like, 16 grand, like what? Like that's a car. I mean, at least back then. Now it ain't. Like, but back then I'm like, yo, like I don't know how I'm gonna be able to afford that. But then after I had my Cameo and I got my single needle, my brother SC600, I started to understand it a little bit because I was reinvesting back into my business consistently, and my bank account started looking like I'm like, I don't know what's happening, but I like it, right? So one year I said, and some of my subscribers can attest to this. I said, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but by the end of this year, we're gonna have a multi-needle embroidery machine on this channel, and it happened. And it happened, right? I spoke it into existence, and it happened. Like that's when I got my MT1501, right? My Racoma, and I haven't stopped investing since then. Now I got another one, right? Then I got another one, and you got something. My biggest thing is coming to the channel soon, so y'all stay tuned. Some of y'all probably know what it is. Some of y'all already know what it is because I said what it was already. Now I even posted a picture.
I missed
Yeah.
it. Now I gotta go be nosy.
No, you ain't gonna find it because it's gone. I posted in my stories. It was there for 24 hours the other day.
I missed it.
I think you saw it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know Rob Beach saw it. I know,
we can't tell. We can't hear
nothing. To disclose, I'm just here. I'm a standby, right? You know what I mean?
Look, see, I'm feeling some type of way right now. Hey, Dub.
About the match.
I'm trying to, man. I feel left out at this point, brother. I missed it.
Oh, it's all good, man. You gonna see it. You gonna see it, and then when I see it, you see it. So, but it's like I said, I never stopped investing in my business, and I'm not gonna stop investing in my business because I'm not where I want to be yet. Even though I'm in a great position, a significantly better position. I'm in the best position right now than I've ever been in my whole entire life. Right? I'm able to get up in the morning and do whatever I want to do, make content that I love. Right? I'm expressing my creativity. I'm making art through decorating garments. Right? And all these is toys. All these just adult toys to me. Right? It's fun to like try to figure out. Somebody comes to me and, hey, I want my logo on the shirt, and then let me see your logo. All right, what do you think? How should we do it? And then I got to figure out this problem solving. It's fun. It's like a puzzle. It's almost like Legos. Like you got to figure out how this stuff works, and it's just fun. It's an art form, and it's just fun to do, and you can make money. So that's the icing on the cake. And now I'm learning. Like right now, the last couple months, I've been like really concentrating on the business end of it. And when you concentrate on the business end and figure out how you can really scale, then it becomes like next level. And that's what I'm starting to realize. It's like, this you can take this thing as big as you want it. Like you can make this thing whatever you want it to make. You just have to figure out what's your thing, right? What's your thing? What do you want to do? I'm not gonna, because it's more valuable for you guys to just try and learn this stuff yourself than for me to tell you guys all the intricate details and all the hidden secrets. I should say. Like I'll always give you guys gems and tell you guys information, but telling everything would be a disservice to you. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you can't be a boss unless you know every position, right?
Yeah.
So if I give you all the positions and tell you how all the positions work, you might know how it worked because you heard me say it, but you don't know how to do all those positions. You don't know how to. You ain't done it. You haven't done it, and the value of your business lies in how much you know and how educated you are in each different aspect of that business, right? So if you know each aspect of your business, then you can teach somebody else that business, right? And you can monetize that teaching. So if somebody tells you and gives you the blueprint all the way, like it's not as valuable as you going through the process yourself. Because when you go through the process yourself, not only do you know that business, but you can innovate that business and you can add on and build on that business. I'm crazy.
Going up right now.
Going up over here, yo, chill, y'all. I'm trying to do.
So I'm gonna ask this though.
Yeah.
How open are you to collaborating with someone who is new to content creation and doesn't have a lot of followers, subscribers from Adubb's Customs?
I'm open to it. I'm open to it as long as they are somebody who's giving it some effort, right? If you're somebody, and I've said this before, if you're somebody, it doesn't matter if you knew how many subscribers you have, but if you're giving it effort and I see you're posting quality stuff and and you're trying, then yeah, I'll collaborate with people, and I have collaborated with people, right? Just look at Fidel. Fidel, he still don't got no subscribers, right? But like, he's the reason why I like people like Fidel is he's so open to give people the secrets of the industry that other people are not willing to give, right? And that's valuable because you have certain people like a Fidel who has been in the industry so long, and he does screen printing, by the way, guys. You got people like him that has really valuable, priceless information that if you and me don't get that information out of him, that information is gonna die with him. You know what I'm saying? So like, if he's willing to give that information, then I'm listening. You know what I mean? So he hit me up, and you know what I mean. I'm like, first I'm like, yo, who's this? Like, how did you even get how did you even get my number, dude? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how did that even happen? Like, I don't even know to this day. I don't. But he hit me up. He did his due diligence. He figured it out somewhere. Next thing I know, this dude called me on the phone. So yeah.
Yeah, Fidel. He don't mess with us, man.
Live.
Live. I don't know.
No. But Adubb, I do got a question, man. And this is gonna take you that memory lane. So we're gonna go back to that last day at the Philadelphia Transit, right? When you knew that you was done, you know, step out on faith. Did you ever vision it going this far?
At Amtrak, my last day at Amtrak. Yes, I did, because it was already happening, and that was the reason why I was able to leave, because I wasn't about to leave this job that I was at for over 20 years if I didn't know like that I was going to be solid. And like, you can't understand, because like a lot of these industries have us brainwashed. Like, we think that we're making such good money, but like when you start being an entrepreneur and you start doing your own thing and you build your own little something, and you build the multiple streams and you got money coming in different ways, like you'll understand and realize like that money that you was making at your job is minuscule, like, because your job is only gonna pay you but so much money, right? But you working for yourself, you can make as much money as you want, right? And because you're working for yourself, especially if you're doing something that you love, you're never gonna stop working. Like, I don't stop. Like, I got insomnia because I'm ready to, like, I get a idea in my head, I'm ready to do it. You know what I mean? So it's like hard. I gotta like make myself go to sleep. I gotta take a drink. It's tough. And then it don't stop. It don't stop, right? So it's like, you know, at that moment when I did finally decide that I was like, I'm like, I don't think I need to be here anymore. And I just bounced. But like, I had reason to bounce. I would still be there to this day if they would treat me right. You know what I mean? But they didn't. I felt like that after all those years, they still didn't value me as a employee that's made so much sacrifice, miss Christmases, miss birthdays, miss spending time with my family, miss trips, failed relationships because I can't hang out, so I got to go to work all the time. So much sacrifice you go through for these jobs, and like, you're just a number, right? Like, so me knowing that was like, I'm doing better than this right now. And like, to be honest, like, going back to work and you telling me what time I have to come in, I'm losing money at this point. So it's like, why am I still keeping this job? And a lot of people be like, well, a lot of people say like the benefits. A lot of people will stay at their job because of the benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, buying benefits is not that expensive. It's not expensive, y'all. Like, I don't know. It's not expensive. I bought my own medical, my own dental. It's not that expensive. It's not that serious. Right. Mm-hmm. So it's like, that's not even an excuse anymore.
I want to ask, man, I'm going to go double back to the content creators. What do you suggest for a new content creator to start out with?
I suggest you just start making content. Just start making whatever, like, and figure out what you like and figure out what your audience or what people are responding to, and then you go from there. But you gotta like try different things to figure out what you're good at and what you like. You know what I mean? Just start making it. A lot of people get in their own way and say, well, I don't have this ring light, or I don't have this camera, or I want to get a microphone, or I want to, I got to get a mic. Yo, ask Stan Banks what he shoots on.
Mm-hmm.
Like 10 years ago, we didn't have phones that shot in 4K.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No.
Now your phone shoots in 4K. The thing is, people are always going to make excuses because it's easier to just not do nothing and make an excuse. It's easier, right? Well, I didn't start because and then you get that and you still gotta because, right? It's still excuse. Having excuses and not starting is it's just easier. It's more convenient. Like it's easier to sit down and just not do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to have a dream and not bring that dream to fruition.
Period.
Make excuses why you didn't do it.
Say that one more time for me. If I get that double back for this replay.
It's easier to make excuses and not bring your dreams into fruition. It's easier to just not do nothing.
Period. I asked you to say that for me. That was personal. I needed to hear that myself. You know, so
understood.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, so what this is my question. So you had mentioned that you before all the YouTube, you were in the cameras, man. What was that about?
So another deja vu moment. Like, so if you go like way back in my YouTube channel, you'll see that like my YouTube channel was a music channel. Like I originally started making music. Like that's why I even started a YouTube channel. Like 4 years after YouTube was released to the public. I won't say invented, but I started my YouTube channel and I like started making videos just so people can hear my music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I had a nice level of success in music as an independent artist. You know what I mean? I was able to do some things as a young person. I blew a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hard top convertible and things like that, you know what I'm saying? I blew a lot of money.
Real bread.
Huh?
You were getting real bread, huh?
Well, you know, I'm always thinking about how things work and trying to get things to work. So I was able to, you know, put my music out and appear like I was bigger than I was. So what I did was, you know, I had my computer. I was always messing around with computers and learning how to record and stuff like that. So I was able to record my music, mixed it, right? I would run back and forth to my car with a tape, right? Put it on the tape, no, the CD at the time, put on CD, running over here, see how it sound, run over here, see how it sound. And producers know what I'm talking about, right? Mix it over and see how it sounds. If it sound good on everything, we good, right? But then I went online, did my research. I got with the company called TuneCore and was able to get my stuff on iTunes. And back then, releasing your music on stuff like iTunes was like people really didn't know that it's possible for a regular person to do it. But you had these third-party companies that were just getting started that you were able to do it. So I did that, released my music. I got with this photographer, some dude I ran track with in high school. Took dope pictures, right? Did my album cover myself, right? And I got these posters made by this old school company. I don't know if y'all remember Disc Makers. Disc Makers did my y'all. You remember Disc Makers? Y'all. I don't even know if they still in business. Yeah, I got these posters made up, and what I would do is after I got off work, I went to Home Depot and I got, you know, one of those staple things, the real powerful staple that shoot the real big staples, 2 T2 staples or something like that. So I got I think I got 1,000 because Disc Makers had some stuff where you can get 100 posters for $100. I forgot what the deal was, but I got 1,000 posters. Every time I got off work, I would just for an hour or two, I would just go over Philadelphia and I would just staple my poster to telephone poles. And even while I was at work, sometimes I worked on the train. I had the little small cards made, my little poster on cards. So I would put them in the seat backs on the train. So like when you sit on a train, boom, there go my joint right there. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to do that, but who cares? I don't work there no more. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I would do. And like we pull into a station, I would run and drop a couple on the seat. You know what I'm saying? So self-promotion, man. Like hungry. So next thing you know, I knew I was making some noise when one day I was on the train and these two girls was in the cafe car. They was giggling every time I walked by, right? Every time I walked by, they was just giggling. And after I did my rounds collecting my tickets or whatever, I came back and I'm like, what are y'all, I want to laugh too. What are y'all laughing at?
Yeah.
They pulled up their phone and showed me my album and started singing one of my songs word for word.
Yo.
I was like, Damn.
That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling, right?
Man, you talking about? I was like, wow, this is like, yeah. But I made a nice amount of money. Young boy, I was, bought my, bought some chains, bought a, nothing like they be getting now, but like, y'all can go back and see the pictures. Y'all see the white SL in the YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying?
You don't got no royalties off of it.
I still collect money off my old album. Of course I don't push it anymore, but it's still live. I took it down years ago and I re-released it. So it's on YouTube. I mean, it's on iTunes and it's on Spotify. As a matter of fact, I'm a verified Spotify artist. I got my little artist star and all that, you know what I mean? So whatever that means, it don't mean nothing, but like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's on Spotify. Adubb Productions, rocking with the best. Adubb, rocking with the best. That's where the name came from. You know what I mean? That's so. And I got tons of music that's never been released, and probably never will. But maybe I'll put something out one day. Maybe I won't.
Drop it on, man. Come on, drop it.
Hey, man. That was my passion. So it's like I mean, I did it, and I'm not that no more. I'm a few years older than young Adubb. You know what I'm saying? I can't be gyrating in the video. Nah, man, I gotta make some new stuff, some age appropriate stuff. I'm not gonna be playing myself. Nah, you ain't doing that.
See, I have a similar background for music. Like that was my passion. I used to do music independently, like you said, with the staplers, man, getting out, putting flyers on every telephone pole.
Oh yeah.
I distribute through DistroKid. I never tried
CD Baby, DistroKid.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, disc makers in Seattle, like Tukwila. Like I used to go by there every day. I used to live right by there.
Wow, that's what's up. I remember disc makers when you got your promo pack, they would send you like a joint in a frame. They sent me a joint like in a frame. And I put it on the wall in my studio. So when people walk in my studio, it looked like I had a platinum, looked like I had a plaque. It was just a welcome to this maker type of joint with your name on it, Allan Wade, Adubb Productions.
Yeah.
In the frame with my album cover because I got my CDs pressed up through them. But they people walking in the studio like, damn, this is official.
Yeah, man.
He be stunting, man. It's okay. It was fun. You know what I mean?
But
another thing on my YouTube channel, I started just goofing around in my studio. We did this little show called In the Booth, and I would just bring different artists in my studio, and we would just goof around and make and record all the mistakes and laugh and stuff like that. And that show was actually good. I only put out 3 or 4 episodes, but I wish I would have took that a little more seriously because that was before Big Tigger. That was before all that. That's before everybody was doing anything like that. But at least I think. I don't know. But good times. Yeah.
So how did that music background play a part in the Adubb we see today?
I think it all ties into what I said earlier. Whereas though I have a lot of background and different industries like music and videography. My degree is in digital film and video production. I grabbed a camera so I can start making videos by myself, a little handheld, back when you had the little small tapes in the camera, and I was shoot my little videos, my little music videos, and all that comes into play now because it helps me as a content creator. I don't put the amount of effort that I could into a lot of my content, but if you see certain videos, you'll see my quality versus look at this live right now.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my picture.
Mm-hmm. That's clean.
Right. So you know what I mean? Listen to my audio. It's just I just in every aspect of what I do as a content creator, just like when you asked me earlier what made you get DTG versus DTF, I just want to do something a little bit, people watch this stuff and y'all deserve to see something a little bit better, right? Not just the norm that everybody's doing. Y'all deserve to see something a little bit better. And if I'm able to do it, then somebody out there is going to be inspired and know that they can do it too because they see somebody like them doing it. So people deserve to see that. People deserve for me to go spend some racks on and buy some stuff that nobody else is going to buy just so you can see that you can do it. Yeah, I mean, you could do it comfortably too. So,
Yeah.
Period.
And then as I'm doing it, I'm telling you guys how I'm doing it. Like right now, as an entrepreneur, like you really have to understand, like the hardest part about being an entrepreneur is understanding this money thing and what you're obligated to do and the wrong and right way to do things, and like just taxes and just because you're new and you don't know, you're still held accountable, especially as an adult. So like, don't forget about that part. Don't forget about sitting money to the side. Don't forget about, you claim the earnings that you make, right? Especially if you want to buy anything, right? You'll start making a lot of money, and half of it'll be off the books, right? So it's like, if you don't claim anything, then when it's time to buy something of significance, on paper, you can't prove that you're making all this money. Right. So it's like, what do you want to do? You know what I mean? How you gonna play this, right? You gonna play this right, or you gonna play yourself and end up in jail? You know what I mean? Or worse. Like yesterday, like my last 2 days, I haven't shot any content. Like I haven't uploaded any content because I've been getting my tax information in, because the deadline was today. Y'all, the deadline was today.
Mine's in February, I believe.
Okay, but like I don't know the official. I can't. I don't know. But
April, and then
I do mine through 1-800 accountant. So, and I don't recommend them. They're very, very expensive, but it's worth it. But no, you just get a regular accountant. But I'm just, I'm learning, and I'm, as I learn, I'm going to teach you guys this stuff on my channel too. But yeah, their deadline was the what's today, the 15th? Yeah, the 15th.
Yeah.
And I mean, look it up. Like, Miss Business will tell you today was the deadline. Yeah. But,
hey everyone, James here from Econo Transfer. Make sure to check out Squad Creative Podcast. Subscribe, follow, like. Make sure to tap in. They've got a lot of gems. They're sharing a lot of knowledge. You won't want to miss out on this.
Dang, I like that. That's dope.
Yeah, I threw it in. Yo, microphone is muted, see. So you dogging me out with the mic off, man.
That's that PC.
So my bad, because my wife is on the phone in there and it was hella loud, so I had to cut it off. But so if y'all gonna order some Econo Transfer, please use that Squad Creators link in the description. You feel me? So speaking of Econo Transfer, man, shout out James, man. James sent me a nice little package to check out their stuff. So y'all gonna get some content on that.
Who all of y'all you're are affiliated with? Like, who are all your sponsors and all your affiliate deals and all your partnerships with, guys?
We can't say them all. I say a few.
Let's go.
I know most definitely. Vinyl Supply Unlimited, which
Free Transfer Warehouse, Circle Clothing, Super Color. And all those links will be in the description. Y'all go by, please.
Vibes Inc. It's a nice little list.
Shout out to all the sponsors, man. Shout out to all the companies that's willing to give us affiliate deals, man. Y'all don't understand. Like, a lot of people, sometimes in the comments, occasionally I'll find somebody that says, "Oh, I liked everything that you were saying until I found out that you were affiliate." So I asked that person, I'll leave y'all with this, right? Like, if you were making content about a specific thing, like if I'm making content about my idea of the best type of water, right? Mm-hmm. And one of those companies approached me and say, "Hey, keep on doing the same thing that you're doing, and I'll give you a percentage."
Yeah.
Can I curse on here?
Yeah, you can curse.
Yeah, only a jackass would say no.
Yeah.
Right. So for people to get mad at the fact or not think that you're gonna be swayed anyway, I understand why people would think that you're swayed, but no, you got to keep it real with the people, and people can see through that. You got to keep it real with the people and like understand like that, this is how This is how we're able to bring you more content. This is how I'm able to buy another machine, right? Because that's another stream of income, right? So it's like use the affiliate links. Use the affiliate links because you're not going to pay any extra money. It's the same price. You just, instead of giving all your money to that company, you're giving somebody else, and it's not big. It's a small percentage. It's a real small percentage,
yeah.
Right? But why not? Right? Use the link because you become a content creator. You're gonna want somebody to use your link, and that's part of us empowering ourselves and building our community back up. Right? The teacher community, whatever community you want to associate this with. It's part of keeping the money in our pockets so we can, be able to bring you guys more gems and be able to, educate you guys more. So use those links, guys. Use those links straight up for real. Shout out.
Appreciate it. A-Dub said, anybody that uses those video links. I know I personally try to go and use links when I know I got to get stuff for the shop or orders.
It just makes sense.
Yeah. Try to spread that out. So A-Dub, what is the number one selling item that you have right now? What's number one? I know we talked favorite machine or equipment to go with. What's number one selling in the shop?
Oh, all right. So number one, first of all, is people uploading their designs and getting me to print on a DTG. That's what's hot right now. That's what everybody's like doing. Everybody's like going to AllanAwade.com, 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 and going to the DTG shirt and uploading their .png, high resolution .png, and getting me to make a shirt for them on a DTG. I don't know whether people are just interested in the quality or they really just want something made, but yeah, you can go to AllanAwade.com. You upload your high resolution .png file, and I grab it, get the and make it right on my machine, send it out to you the next day. That's the number one thing selling on my no, actually I'm lying. No, it's not. That's crazy. No, the number one thing that sells, it's not a specific product, it's a group of products. Are my files. My digital files are the number one thing. The embroidery files for the Brother SC600 small brother machine, they're the number one selling things. Because and let me just say that you guys have to understand how the value of $1 or the value of like those lower price items. I think a lot of people try to, have stores and have like go for, the high price items and lose focus on how much those lower cost items can add up. I'm here to tell you, like I make a lot of money selling stuff that cost a little bit of money, right? Because it's easier for somebody to just click and buy something that's $1. You know what I mean? Without thinking about it. So like, yeah, the digital files definitely, my phone goes off every ching 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 every day, all day for people buying digital files.
So do you do your own digitizing?
Yes, I do. I do my own digitizing, but I also work close with somebody else that like assists me when I don't feel like it, because sometimes I don't feel like it. But I will say, not to toot my own horn. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say that. No. I'm good at what I do. I'm good at digitizing. Like the majority of the stuff that you see, I digitize this. The majority of stuff that you see, I digitize myself. I digitize my little black bear. You know what I mean? So the majority of stuff you see, I digitize. All my stuff that I sell on my site, on my merch, I digitized.
Talk about the black bear, man. I'm the grizzly bear. I want to know about this black bear.
The black bear, I don't have like, oh yeah, I got a few black bears over there, but I can't get to it right now. But yeah, y'all go check out that black bear, man. I got summertime stuff coming up soon. So right now I got the blue shirts. You can get that on adubbproductions.com. You can also get that on. Get out of here. You can also get that on you can also get that on AllanAwade.com, right? So yeah, go check out that black bear, right? So I appreciate y'all for doing that. Yeah, drop that link. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the cost of one of them DTG shirts you got on the site?
Y'all can go check it out. You want to know? Go check it out. AllanAwade.com. Go check it out.
I said Make sure y'all tap in immediately. And Allan A. Wade, Adubb is all platforms.
So another like this goes with the multiple streams, right? You'll go to my website, allanawade.com, as well as adubbproductions.com, and notice I have Google links on there, Google ads on there. So you might get a few pop-ups. Just it's not spam. It's not going like put a virus on your computer. That's just another way of supplementing my income, right? Another source of income. Whereas though, like you visit the site, you look around a little bit, browse through a little bit, and even if you don't purchase anything, it's just like YouTube. You get paid for once you're monetized, people get paid for watching your content, not because of they're watching your content, because they actually watch the full ads that plays throughout your content. So on my website, I grabbed some code from Google AdSense and I put that code, embed that code into my site. So that way, even if people never buy anything, like I still get a little something just for you visiting the site. So go blow my site up. Go check it out. AllanAwade.com, AdubbProductions.com. You know what I mean?
So, man, off camera, we was talking about your background in videography. You and your son actually shot a movie, brother. We got to put that on here, man. We can't let that be on.
Appreciate
and
that.
Once y'all, hold on before you say it, we're going to need IMDb recommendations for y'all that go watch this movie. Can we talk about that a little bit?
So, yeah, the movie's called The Brotherhood. And real proud of that. It took my son, like he wrote the script, right? And his vision and everything. He shot the majority of the movie. I just had very little, I assisted him very little in that. Like, I shot a few scenes and the gear that was used to shoot the movie was mine, but like that was all him. My son Allan Northern. Shout out to Allan Northern. Y'all go check out The Brotherhood on Amazon Prime, and it's on a few others too, but Amazon Prime is the main one. Give it a thumbs up, drop some lives, drop some likes, drop some good reviews, and just let the movie play. Just hit the play button. You know what I mean? If you fall asleep, that's okay. Just rewind it, press play again. You leave out the house, press play. You know what I mean? So that's what we do.
And leave a review on IMDb for him.
Yeah, on IMDb.
I'll pull it up right here.
Where's IMDb? International Movie Database. You can see all the people. I executive produced it. Provide funds and transportation and stuff. Yeah.
We're just gonna show it off real quick.
Appreciate that, man. Shout out to all the content creators doing their thing, man. Shout out to all the inspiring people.
So, excuse me, it's this one here with the three faces.
Yep, that's my son, upper right hand corner, on mini me.
Oh, it's not sharing.
Well, he's big now. He was on there a second ago.
Okay,
yeah, right there.
That one right there with the three faces on Amazon Prime. Y'all go check that out. Drop a review on the IMDb for him
immediately, ASAP. So, hey, Doug, you didn't hit all types of pinnacles and what I want to call goals or dream goals. Some people dream to make a movie, man. You done made a movie.
Period.
You done upgraded over there, man.
This is just the beginning, man. Like, look where I'm at. I'm still in the crib, man. This is just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
It's just I'm just starting. I like to make moves when I'm like extremely. I don't want to live above my means. You know what I'm saying? So like, I like to make moves when I'm extremely, extremely comfortable. I like to be 100% comfortable at all times. I don't overextend myself at all. I don't buy what I can't pay for. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want to get a space, and I've been looking for a space. You know what I mean? So I can hire and get people to produce this merch for me. But right now, like, it's tough to find a place. I went and looked at 3 places just like within the last 2-3 weeks, and every place I find either something's wrong with the place, it's not the perfect place, or the one place that was the perfect place was rented out already. So I'm in the process of looking for some spots to take this thing to the next level, because that's my dream. It's my goal for this year, actually, is to hire somebody. And it's not about it's about 2 things. About one, growing my business, and the other thing is like just to give somebody an opportunity to make a better life for themselves, like pay somebody, pay it forward, so you can't grow if you don't build a team. So you gotta start building.
Period.
Permanent structure.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, you've excuse me, you've accomplished a lot, and
I ain't done nothing, man. I appreciate it though. I appreciate that. You know what? Matter of fact, I have. I told myself I'm gonna stop acting like stop downplaying this. I have accomplished a lot.
you done did a lot, bro.
I'm a military veteran too. Shout out to my CBs out there, my Navy CB veterans.
Yeah, man. Shout out, man.
A brand. Look, I'm just listing off the top of the head.
What?
All the accomplishments you done did. You done
Yeah.
had a drop. It then went global. But it went viral. You about to redrop it again. It's about to go re-viral again. And you say you about to hit 100 million on YouTube subscribers.
100,000 uploading.
Yeah.
I get there, 100,000 subscribers.
It's right around the corner, though.
Yeah.
You've uploaded 1,000 videos, you said?
I got over 1,000 videos uploaded on my channel.
Like, I can't even imagine Mike T's is on pace for that by the end of the year.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, he gonna do that. I feel like I haven't done like a lot of videos. I'm just now getting back into YouTube after like a year or so, and
365 days in a year.
There you go.
You got to upload every day for how many? 3, like 6, 9, about 3 years. Every day consistently. So it's going to take you. If you're non-consistent, it's going to take you 5, 6, 7 years. If you're not consistent, if you're not doing it every day, if you're doing like, every couple days, it's going to take you 3, 5, couple years to do that.
What I want to ask you, Adubb, is how is your editing? Like, because you drop videos consistently. Like, I got 5 videos. I got to bust down to edit, right? And sometimes I just be dreading dragging my feet. But talk to us about your editing process, please. I need some gems on that.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to tell you guys is we all know that our most valuable asset is time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most valuable asset is time. And as a content creator, you're going to spend a lot of time behind the scenes editing videos. And that's what nobody sees. Nobody sees the work ethic that goes into that. Nobody sees how boring it is. You doze off and you're like, oh man, I gotta get this video up. You wake back up because editing is boring, right? Especially when you're new, maybe not. But after you've done it, after you drop 1,000 videos, it's boring, right? So nobody sees that. So being as though you spend that much time editing, what I'm gonna tell you guys is make sure you save your edits. Like I got G drives. It's like 10. I got like about 3 or 4 10 terabyte G drives over there. They got 4K video edits on there. Like, so not my full edits, all of my takes, right? The shoot of that specific video is in one file. Like, I'll name the file, why I don't use Violin anymore, for instance, right? And in that file, in that specific folder, I'll have footage, and I'll put all the footage for that video in there. Then I have Adobe. Then the Adobe sequence will go in that folder. I might have sound effects. I'll put that in another folder. And within that folder is that whole video that I edited. So your value is the content, right? Just like if you were a music producer, your value is your masters, right? The masters is that recording of that song. Right. Your masters as a content creator is your content, right? So if only thing you have is the videos that you uploaded to YouTube and you don't, and then you erased to make room on your computer for something else, that's your time. You just spent a couple hours, editing a video, and you didn't save that. You spent hours of your life editing that video. You need to save that, because that's valuable. You just spent hours of your life doing that. And one day Coca-Cola might approach you, right? Somebody might approach you. They're like, yo, I like that video. Remember the one you did with the, when you did that thing, you did that, you know what I mean? Like, you got that? Oh no, I don't got that.
Yeah.
You blew it, right? You blew it. I got the raw footage, even the movie. I got all the scenes, all the footage that I don't use. I got everything. And I just keep on, that's my time. That's my money. You know what I mean? That's my contract. YouTube goes down, right? Your platform goes down. What you going to do? Start from zero?
Right.
All my videos. I have all of them. The raw footage, the edited footage, the takes I didn't use, the sounds, all of that. I got all of it. So I would advise people to understand what's valuable. Right?
Yeah. So you said you use Premiere Pro, huh?
I use Premiere Pro to edit. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Best thing smoking.
Yeah.
I got slow transition effects for Premiere Pro. I've been using that software for years because I used to think I wanted to be a music video dude. So I've invested a lot in that software.
Remember back when it wasn't subscription based and you had to pay like $5,000 to get the Adobe Creative Suites?
Yeah.
I had it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I paid that 5 stacks. I had it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's what I said. I've been investing for years. Yo, like people that know me closely, like even my old house, like people that know me closely, you'll go through my house, you be like, what don't you have? I got camera cranes, I got drones, I got steady cams, I got lenses, I got different cameras, I got GoPros, I got all types. Like this is not something that's like, it's not Mickey Mouse. Like I got a lot of we can shoot a whole movie right here. I got it's equipment in here that's like cost as much money as one of those multi-heads that I don't even use. You know what I'm saying? I got the Rome, you know what I mean? Let me stop because but I just say that to say that I've been investing in my business consistently for pretty much my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Because like even back when I was just doing music, like you got to buy your audio interface. You got to buy a microphone. Back when I had no money, I went out and bought a $600 microphone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm in the music store, like talking to the dude. I'm like, as a kid, like, why do I need the $600 microphone? And the music dude is telling me, help me understand. You know what I mean? And I'm like, and then what sold me is Chris Brown was new at the time, and it was the blue mic. He was like, "This the microphone, Chris Brown."
Oh, the Yeti.
I'm like, so
the blue Yeti.
No, is it called a Yeti? It's a blue. It's a blue bottle. I still got it. It's right over there. As a matter of fact, I got it set up for my little podcast area that I don't do. You know what I mean? Like, I got podcast mixers, USB mixers. Go ahead. What happened? And I'm still investing in stuff.
The podcast, you had spoke to us about that the first time. Briefly, I think.
Yeah, about that. Ain't nothing to talk about. Like it's still there. I still have the equipment. I still get plays, which is crazy. I still make income off of that podcast, and I only have like maybe like 12 episodes.
Explain how like you just talking about off of YouTube, or do you actually have it somewhere else like Spotify?
Yeah. So you have different platforms, just like I spoke earlier about platforms like TuneCore, but there's different platforms that you can. It's really, really simple. Like it's like I use Anchor, and Anchor distributes your podcast for you. So like you just literally just upload and you can make a podcast any type of way. You can make it through your phone, right? You can, because the phone has recording apps, or you can get intricate if you have a Mac.
Yeah.
Macs come standard with GarageBand, and you can like record different audio tracks, and you can mix it just like you edit videos. You can mix your music, and like you can add sound effects. You can fade in and fade out your music. As you're coming in, you can make it sound really, really good, like a real professional. Adjust your levels and stuff like that, and export that audio and upload that to Anchor. And you do your Anchor drop, right? Anchor has a pre-recorded drop that everybody can do, promoting Anchor, and that they'll insert that into your podcast. And as people listen to your podcast and hear that drop, you get money from that.
I have Anchor, man, and I just haven't uploaded the audio. I haven't taught myself how to use it. I've put it in my phone a couple months ago.
Yeah, it's nothing to teach. It's really plug and play. Like you upload some album art for your podcast. You type in a brief paragraph what it's about. You record that little the little thing, the little spiel that Anchor tells you to record to advertise for them, and then you just start uploading your podcast. And every time you upload a podcast, it's the same concept as YouTube, the same concept as Instagram, same concept. Leave a little description, title that episode, done. It's really simple, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey Dub, every time you come on, man, it's just packed full of gems, man.
I appreciate that.
You got enough time, like you also said. So you only got 24 hours in a day, man. You came through and dropped some gems on us. I didn't know nothing about no Anchor. I just learned about it, and I'm gonna utilize it fully. We're gonna figure this out.
See, I feel like you don't listen to me, Mike. I feel
What you
like
man?
you don't listen to me, Mike. I feel like a battered woman right now, man. You don't listen to me.
Listen, like these episodes right here, only thing y'all gotta do is export the audio and upload that. That's your content right there. That's your Anchor content.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that tonight. I'm gonna have one.
But the question is, do y'all have each episode saved on a hard drive?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but shoot.
Macaroni.
Listen, the hate is real, y'all.
Make sure y'all follow. Make sure y'all follow me on YouTube, Adubb Productions. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, Adubb Productions. Follow me on Facebook, Adubb Productions. Visit the merch store, AllanAwade.com. Buy yourself some channel merch. Help support what we're doing over here. AllanAwade.com, AdubbProductions.com. If you guys want to book a one-on-one consultation to learn about any of these machines, I'll help you out. 1 hour consultations, and by the time you're done the consultation, you will know how to use your machines. I got consultations on the DTG, consultations on single needles, consultation on multi needles, as well as consultation on the SG500, SG1000 printers. Anything you want to do, you can get it done. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all drop the gems emoji, please. Drop the gems emoji.
And thank you, brother. Appreciate your time.
I appreciate y'all for having me, man. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
So everybody we've had on that we actually met in person, man. This man is who he is. Who you see on this screen is who he is in person. Like, I didn't meet nobody at that ISS, the impression show, that wasn't the person on camera. Like, everybody's, it's real people. Yeah. These content creators is real people, whether they big or small. You know what I mean? So y'all just keep that in mind, man. Y'all supporting real folks right here. And y'all see me, man. I be goofy. I'm real. I'm, ghetto and the whole nine, but it's all good.
We all got that in us, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Now make sure y'all register that Made to Hustle event. It's June 26th or 25th and 26th.
26th.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stan Banks. Shout out to Rich Khan, Hustle Ninjas, T-shirt side hustle. Stan Banks, you know what I'm saying? Putting that thing together. Stan looks out for the whole community, man. Stan for president.
For real, though. He really is, man.
Right. Stan hold it down for the community.
Oh, my goodness. We got to ask you, man. They got a request.
Yeah, we got to ask this.
Do you eat chicken thighs or you eat chicken wings?
Chicken wings, man. Stop playing.
You know what I'm talking about, man.
Thighs is cool, but chicken wings.
All day.
Thighs is cool. Chicken wings is more fun.
Yeah, man.
Chicken wings, bro. Really?
Look, don't nobody like weed vinyl, and we don't eat chicken thighs, man.
My circle playing in the hate, right? It's ready to come out.
Yeah. So who's our next guest, Mike?
755, right?
No.
Frank,
look,
I believe
this guy right here, man. This guy right here.
Speaking
of 755,
you playing games.
Speaking of 755, I was supposed to get at you and it slipped my mind. I will. But so we will be back Saturday. I don't even know what today is. What is today? Tuesday. We'll be back Saturday. Appreciate y'all for stopping through. Adubb, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate all y'all out there in the audience. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Share this out for us if you haven't already. Appreciate y'all. See you next time.
Peace.